My name is Dian and I come from China.
My name is Dian, I come from Indonesia. So why? Because I have engineering background before, and then I work as a consultant, which is related more with project management. So I decided to have specialize in project management, then completing my engineering background with a management thing. So I decided to come here. And why France? So I choose this school because we can have an international program, so we speak English instead of French, but still I can learn French. So I feel like yes, I could earn the degree and as well as learn French culture and language.
For me, since my major before was economics, and after that I feel like I really need some knowledge about management, so I choose the IPM, which is the International Project Management. And as you know, China now is the open market, so the international thing could be very useful. And why France? First, since we're learning business and management, so France is a really good country for a very good education system and a very good business system, so I choose France. And besides that, I think another reason is the whole program will be taught in English, but you can learn French during the life. So for me, it's like you can learn the knowledge and also you can learn the language.
Ah, how is it? First, since I live in Jakarta before, very crowded city, and then polluted traffic jam and something like that. When first I arrived in Clermont station, I was just like, all surrounded me are mountains, and then this city are very calm, and everywhere I can walk since I love walking and I love hiking, so it's suitable for me who like adventure, something like that, because I can walk everywhere here, and the city is very safe, and you're living surrounded by mountain, and just like that. So far, first I am so shocked, oh, it's nothing here, so calm. But after that, I start to enjoy it, and yeah, now I love Clermont.
So for me, the first reason why I choose Clermont, actually I choose ESC first, and then why I choose here, since I know here is like a small city. It's not a town, but it's a city, but it's small, so it's better for me to stay here since I'm here for study, not here for pleasure. And another reason is actually here the region Auvergne is really like my region in China. We have a lot of mountain and volcanoes and forests and something else. So for me it's really quiet and very good for study.
What I keep in mind first, of course, the national environment, because in our class we have maybe more than seven nationalities. So that's really new experience for me. I mean, dealing with other culture, not only Asian. Maybe for us it's easy to get along because both of us are Asian. But we have Germany. I mean, a lot of nationalities. So that's the first thing that I learned, dealing with multinational culture in terms of personal lives and professional lives, because we are working in a team for projects, something like that. And then second one is I found that this course is more for not a research. I mean, a lot of lecturers, they are not an expert. I mean, they are professional in their working. So they are not a professor, research professor. The way they bring the material, something like that, is more practical, based on their experience on their work. So that's what I learned. The second thing, the last thing is teamwork. Maybe it's quite the same with the first thing, the multicultural. But for teamwork, I mean, on the first semester, we are having more than 5 different teams. So this is really project management for me in terms of managing up my time, because we need to have complete more than 5 projects with the 5 different teams. And then on the second semester as well, we work on the same thing the whole semester, but with a big project. So it's kind of like, besides studying project management itself, it's also I'm learning project management for myself, like managing my time. So that's all.
For me, the first thing I've learned here is like to work with the practical thing, not just the theory. You know, especially for the students come from Asia, we all have that experience. Like we learn a lot of things which is just a theory. It's more like theoretical. But here you can learn, you can use those theory which you learn in the college and to use it in a practical way. Like really use them in your real life, in your real work. That's really useful in the future. And second thing is about the teamwork, like Dian just said, we have different nationality, and sometimes it could bring us like a lot of obstacle to work with different people, especially they have different cultural background or different languages or different life habits. But as long as you know how to get along with them, how to work with them in the same project, and after you're done with it, and you will know like it's a very good experience to work with the international people. And the third thing is like to manage things, because we're learning management. But for me, management is not just about to manage your career or your job or your work. It's more like manage yourself. Here, nobody nobody gonna be like in the college like to ask you, hey, have you done with your work or have you did with your job or something? But you have to manage yourself. You have to manage yourself with your work and manage yourself with your time and everything. So for me, it's a procedure to grow up. Since we're learning project management, so the first thing, maybe for nearly 3 years, I would like to be an assistant first. Assistant of the project manager or the member of the project, to learn like really how to deal with the whole thing. And after that, for sure, I'm going to be a manager.
I worked like 4 years before in a company, so, and after, during the whole this year we work on some kind of entrepreneur project in our program, and then like I learned that maybe it's suitable for me to run a new business rather than working in a company. So first thing first, I will have my internship first, and then maybe after that, like working just 1 year just to get some more money. But after that, I prefer to run my own business rather than work in a company.
My ideal job in the future, for sure, I'm going to run my own company.
It's better to prepare French. No, because for me, like, not at all, like zero, but it's better to have basic French first, and then what else? Yeah, like if you expect something that more lecture, I mean, written in the book, studying from the theory or something like that, it's definitely different, because here
you learn practical things, not the theory.
You learn more practical things. So,
and for me, maybe I can say target on the Asian students or something, because I have seen a lot like people have that kind of problem. So first thing, you need to prepare your English, because the English level here, you need to like really fluent with the speaking and with the reading and even with the writing thing. And the second thing is like you better have some experience first with maybe not project management, but you need to have some background first, and then you will like to have some problem in your work, and then with your problem and come here, I think this program will solve your problem.